game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. To get this one going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So San Jose State's offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it in at the 40. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Stanford's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked...
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Brown wants to pass. Big fella moving. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hold and finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quickly complete. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room. It's Ford. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Cardinal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Under fire. And now they've lost the ball down here. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown wants to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And the ball's loose in the backfield. They recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Quarter coming. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Brown will throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Cardinal come to the line, needing a few inches to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Got him, and nobody's close. He's brought down the one on play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Stanford. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Using the quick game, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Stanford quickly to the line. They'll go right back to the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to buy time. Makes the pass. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to look downfield again. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you...
Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Stanford wants to push the pace. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes a handoff. It's Ford. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Brown wants to pass. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling your rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly.
Touchdown, Cardinal! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. on the move. Boom. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Brown will throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The play action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan. Fitted in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Handoff to the lone back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On the run, it's Ford. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. lets it fly. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Play action on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Spartans have moved it inside the 20. Trying play action. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
35, San Jose State. 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds, but not before he takes that return into plus territory at the 47. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the move, he fires. It's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Stanford quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab outside. It's Farrell. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He caught it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll try to snap it quickly.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
It's a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw. Guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Stanford wants to push the pace. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. Touchdown, Cardinal! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been...
Just keeps moving. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make him force the...
He'll try to take it back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Brown will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The give on the inside. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Big loss on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Turning it on. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. He's got him. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He wants it all. Touchdown, San Jose State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Kicking interference. Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Brown wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans! Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Going with the ground game left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Brown will throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Blackburn. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Stanford quickly to the line. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield. Looking